Nice. Just finished the last day of school, all done, wrapped up, classroom is moved, paperwork is done, everything is done for the summer, and I am out. I left my forwarding address as Rocky Mountains. All right, the trip begins. Getting in the Jeep. There's my driver. There's my co-pilot.
We're ready.
Do this.
I'm going camping.
Just got checked into the hotel, lay down in bed, had a Lara bar for a quick snack. I am 56 years old and I am now taking my very first Uber ride. Crazy. I'm at the 7-Eleven at the Mineral Station in Littleton, Colorado. Just got off the train. Sat down, ordered up an Uber, and I am just trying to go to this hotel right over here, but there's no way to walk there, so I'm gonna Uber it. It's only $8, no big deal, but that's my very first Uber ride. Hey guys, I'm in Littleton, Colorado, which is a small town just outside Denver, Colorado. I've got some scientific instruments with me, and you might not believe this, but my Apple Watch has some scientific instruments on it. It uses GPS to tell me my elevation or how high above sea level I am. My Apple Watch also tells me my blood oxygen saturation. That's how much oxygen is actually getting to my blood. The third thing I've got with me is my phone. My phone has GPS, and it also has a barometer on it. You guys will be using a barometer in class. Barometers measure the air pressure. Now, the elevation, according to my watch, right now in Littleton is 5,475 feet above sea level. You're at about 14 feet above sea level sitting in the classroom right now. If you were to walk down to the beach and step into the water where the water meets the sand, you'd be at 0 sea level. You'd be at sea level. So right now, I'm actually about a mile above where you are, even though I'm standing on land. The land here is about a mile higher than the land in Naples. My blood oxygen, according to my watch, is about 93%. Typically in Naples, it's about 95%, so I'm getting a little bit less oxygen in my blood. Why is that? I use the barometer on my phone to measure the air pressure here, and the air pressure is about 848. Now, in Naples, the air pressure is normally about 1,029. That's the average air pressure that we get in Naples. That's what you guys will be seeing almost every day when you measure barometric pressure or air pressure. So why is there such a big difference? Well, I'm higher in elevation. I'm higher in the air than you are. There's less air here than there is at sea level. So there's less air for me to breathe. Consequently, my blood oxygen is a little bit lower. The temperature is also going to be a little bit different. Right now, the temperature in Littleton is 84 degrees, but in the mountains behind me, you'll see that there's snow at the top of some of those mountains. Now, over the next couple of days, I'm going to be hiking through these mountains in the background, and I'll be going up in elevation, up to elevations of 8,000, 9,000, 10,000, 11,000 feet. By the end of the week, I'll be at 11,000 feet in altitude. And I'm going to have to do that very slowly because the air pressure is going to change the higher I go, and you'll see that. You'll see how it affects my ability to breathe, how much oxygen is getting to my blood, how it changes the temperature. The higher I go, the temperature is going to get lower, and it's going to change the kinds of plants and animals that live at those elevations, and we'll see that. By the end of the week, I'm actually expecting to be hiking in snow, so I've got snowshoes with me. I have warm clothes with me because I know it's going to be getting cold up there. So over the next few days, we'll be using some science to observe how I change as I go higher in elevation, how the land around me changes as I go higher in elevation, how the temperature changes, how the weather changes, and how what kind of plants and animals can live at those elevations change. Just had my last breakfast and I will be packing soon, heading out to the UPS store and then heading out to the trailhead. All right, I'm here, man. I made it. There's the trail behind me. The first of 1 million steps. 2, 3. Okay, let's keep going. Filtering water from the plant. Waterton Canyon. Yep, it's a canyon. It is beautiful. And this is a beautiful walk. A lot of traffic, a lot of bikers, a lot of moms out with their running strollers, a lot of families. Haven't seen any sheep so far, been looking out for them. Haven't seen any. Geology is beautiful, the rocks are amazing. And this is just the start of the trail. Amazing, I am loving it. There's a lot of people here. I have a feeling once I get up onto the single track, I'll be seeing fewer and fewer people, if any at all. And I'm glad I hit this today. It's overcast, nice breeze, not hot. I'll tell you tomorrow when it's sunny out, yeah, absolutely. It is 11:53 now, and I can see this would be a scorcher with a clear sky, so super glad I came today. Mostly cloudy sky. Got all my Sun Pro on, so good to go there. Yeah, I have a lot of weight on my back, but a lot of that's food weight. And I totally intend to pig out on that and get rid of a lot of that as quickly as I can. So far, I'm having an amazing time. This is just, am I really here? Am I here? Seriously? I keep telling people I literally woke up one morning, made the decision to come. By 11 o'clock that morning, I bought a first one-way ticket to Denver, and holy smokes, here I am and I'm doing it. This is nuts, man. But it's real. This is real. I love this. Catch me in a couple of days and we'll see if I'm saying the same thing. about 50 yards down that trail, I noticed a really cool breeze. Came over here and sat on this picnic bench, and behind me is the dam, and man, it's like 20 degrees cooler with the water coming off that dam. Amazing. So hanging bear bags is always fun. If you want to have some fun, go on YouTube and find some videos about hanging bear bags. I should have recorded that. I started by tying my bag of micro spikes to my orange line and then tried tossing it up there. Well, of course, the loop on the micro spikes gets caught in one of the branches up there and gets stuck. So then I take two of my trekking poles, lash them together with the excess on the bear line, and try to reach it using that. That doesn't work. So then I use a third line and put my silky saw on the end of the trekking poles, lashed it down with another line, and used an impromptu landscaping saw to cut the loop. And then tied a rock and not the $80 micro spikes that I really need. So my last minute impromptu purchase at REI yesterday has already paid for itself.